microphone's on. Jambo everybody, welcome to BIHC Kenya. My name is Chris Burton. I'm the mentor of Swabra, who is here on my right. Today Swabra is going to cook. What is Swabra going to cook today?
I'm making some Kenyan tea, mbaazi, and some mahamri, and it will be accompanied by the mango chilies. They are so sweet, they go very well, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'd like to start. Thank you.
Okay, so before we start, let's just quickly go through the ingredients so everybody can see what ingredients we've got. So look what we've got on here. So let's show me your mise en place, what we have today. So let's go through the mise en place just so we all know what we're doing.
Okay, this is the cinnamon, the cardamom, and the tea leaves. That is for the tea.
And the tea is from where?
This is from Kericho.
Okay, which is whereabouts?
It's at almost the central part of Kenya.
So this is Kenyan tea?
Kenyan tea. Okay. And then you have some chilies and the mangoes, where we cook them. We add the olive oil, then the mangoes and the chilies. Just mix them a little bit and all good to go.
Okay, what do we have here? Let's move this away so we can see what we have.
Okay, here we have the mbaazi, of which in English is the pigeon peas. When they are not yet cooked or blanched, this is how they look. And you should blanch them overnight to remove some acidity in it. And this is how it looks when you blanch it overnight. You can see it is the same size, but it has soaked very well. The color has also changed. When you blanch it like for 4 to 5 hours, this is how it looks. Okay, and this is the dough for the mahamri, which is the end result is here.
So what do we have in the dough?
The dough, we have the 200 grams of flour. Okay, we have the cardamom, we have some yeast, we have some little bit of sugar and some coconut milk and a little bit of water.
Okay. Yeah. And then we leave that to rest, to proof?
You leave it to rest for some time to get the best result out of it. And also when you cook it, and you don't eat it like very hot, very like slightly cold, because the mbaazi should be hot and the tea should also be hot. And that's how we get this beautiful thing over here. Okay, this is the mbaazi when you mix it with some tomato paste that you can later on fry it. Yeah. So
these are like a donut.
Yeah, they should have some space inside. If it does not have something, the aeration inside, that's not mahamri.
Okay.
Okay, so you let the water to heat a little bit.
So tell me what you're going to do now then.
Now I'm making the tea. After the water has just heated, that's exactly 1 cup of water, a ratio of 1:1, and then 1 cup of milk.
Okay.
Okay, reduce the heat.
So we have water, we have milk.
Yep.
Okay.
Then because it's the Kenyan tea, we put the fresh spices. Here it's the cinnamon, as you can see.
So that's the bulk of the cinnamon, okay.
The cinnamon.
So we're going to what, infuse the milk?
Yeah, you infuse it in the milk, and these are some cardamoms.
Nice.
Very fresh, not crushed or anything. You just dip them inside, so they can boil with the milk and the water.
And this is the traditional way of making tea in Kenya, or?
Yeah, you just fuse everything inside, let it boil. So amazing, so beautiful. Okay. And then some tea leaves inside. Just let it boil. Okay, so now, as it is boiling, as Kenyans, just let us multitask this and get the best out of it. Okay, now we're going to mix the mbaazi. The pan should not be that hot, or just there, varying there. You add your oil.
And what sort of oil is this? Olive oil or palm oil or coconut oil?
This is the olive oil.
Olive oil, okay.
Okay, let it heat for some time. Then you take your, these are the onions, the red onions.
So what do we have? Brunoise of onions? Okay.
You have this one, the brunoise of the onions. Because you know the flavor of the onion goes very well with the pigeon peas. Okay. Some crushed garlic, finely crushed garlic.
Okay. Let me take these away.
Yes.
Do we have an assistant to clean today? I think
Yeah. I guess it's coming on very, very well. As you can see here, the tea is really boiling. It shouldn't scare you off. Just reduce the heat, let it boil, let it just boil. If it's burning, add some olive oil because we need that freshness of the garlic inside it.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then what's going to go in here now?
Now
you're
we're going to
put
add the pigeon peas
the pigeon peas,
for the
okay.
flavors. It should not burn, just a little bit of golden brown, the mixing and everything. Add your pigeon peas inside. The aroma is so beautiful. I just love it.
Can I stir or do you want to stir?
No, I'll just do it.
Okay, thank you, Chef.
You can reduce the heat. As you can see here, the aroma of the tea is coming out well. For the pigeon peas, it's coming out very brilliant.
Yeah, it smells good. It smells nice.
I love it. Don't forget your seasoning. A pinch of salt. It should not be so much seasoned because most of the time we eat it for breakfast. It keeps you going. Yeah, it's at the cost they eat it for breakfast. It really keeps you going. And then for the pigeon peas, it was harvested at the Cumberland. Then the idea of how to cook it came from the coast, and it really brings a good thing. Don't forget your coconut milk. This is the most essential thing. You put your coconut milk inside.
Wow.
You can come close and see the color. Very beautiful. The color is very, very beautiful.
Okay. And what are we doing with this now? We're going to cook this for how long?
Let it cook.
Okay,
So
for
that
how long?
we reduce the coconut milk, let it thicken a little bit.
Uh-huh.
As you can see,
Okay.
it's very beautiful. And the flavors will just bind inside because of the garlic and the onion. Not putting many things inside it. Yeah. Here is our tea, getting really ready. I love how it's going.
Okay. So what are we going to do now?
For now, okay, as you can see the dough, I let it rise for 2 hours before I started this. Then made this before.
So
And then here, we also have the results after it has rised. We rolled it in, then we cut it into 4. Really
And you always
beautiful.
cut into triangles.
Yeah.
That's traditional.
Yeah, it's the traditional way. That's
Uh-huh.
the traditional way.
Okay.
Okay. So under Kenyan tea, some people say we can put sugar to be inside, but because nowadays, with the new thing that has come in, you just put the sugar separately. The person who is taking the tea can add, or maybe they don't take the sugar. Yeah, that's fine. So I guess our tea is coming to a very beautiful level. You can just
So how
let
long
it
do we
chill.
cook the tea for?
For
How long
about
will it
5
boil?
minutes.
5 minutes boiling?
Yeah, because it should just boil. As you can see, it's still boiling. The
Okay.
color is very beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. Here, as you can see, things are growing very well.
Okay.
As I said, the aroma is just everything over here.
So how are we going to cook these now?
You just deep fry them in the oil.
Okay.
Yes.
And how long do we need to fry them for?
Like each side for about 1 minute, just golden brown.
Uh-huh.
Ensure that as I said, the air, it's really
So they
good.
puff up.
Yeah.
So they souffle.
Not that soft, not that like, it has that crunchiness in it. As you can see, it's not that soft.
Uh-huh.
And also not that hard. Really beautiful.
Okay.
So here it's reducing, as you can see, it has reduced. The color is very adorable. I love it. Okay, so here we let our oil take it. And as I say, this is just Kenyan, typical Kenyan.
So this
is
you
the
could buy
chili.
you could buy these on the street. The
Yeah.
people would cook these on the street.
In the morning, in the coastal part of Kenya at Mombasa, people buy this at the street. They prefer it on the street rather than hotels. And that's why I chose to make this beautiful thing.
Right.
Yes.
So this is all street food then.
Yeah.
Right.
The tea also, as you can see, very nice. Flavors infused in it, very beautiful. Yes.
And the tea is also typical that you would buy on
Typical
the street.
Kenya. This is from Kericho. This also beautiful flavors, like only simple things and superb.
Okay.
That's what we do in Kenya.
So this is all, we buy all this in Kenya.
Yep.
Okay.
So if the oil is heating, just multitask everything.
We don't want it to get too hot now.
Yeah, not too hot, not too cold.
Okay. So how do you know when the oil is ready?
As you can see, the heat from here.
Uh-huh.
And no sound like those little sound, just okay. It should not be that very hot because it will burn our beautiful thing over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we good to fry these or not?
Not yet. Let's
Not
give it
yet.
some little bit of time.
Okay, chef.
Yeah.
So how do we take all the bits out of there?
We'll just sieve it very keenly. After sieving it, you serve. Simple. And
But you
clear.
take all the cardamom out, or you
Yeah, you
leave
take
it all
it
in?
out. You take it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this you would make fresh in the morning, or you would make the night before?
The
You would soak everything the
soak
night
everything and also blanch it very well
Uh-huh.
because it's just like the beans.
before? Uh-huh.
It needs more time to boil so that
Can I
it can
taste?
become- Yeah, sure.
I
You
have
can.
my spoon, I'm going to taste. That's good, eh? Very nice.
Thank you. So okay, so we can just remove this over here for efficiency.
Shall we move the oil over
Yeah,
this
we'll move
side? It
the
might be
oil
easier
over.
for you to work.
Yes.
Okay.
As you can see, everything looks really beautiful. For breakfast, this will keep you going for a long time.
So that's ready now?
Yeah,
Or
this
it
is-
needs to be
this is
thicker?
ready. It's just the good consistency because you stuff it inside this
Uh-huh.
and just take a munch.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you
So-
can see, our oil is getting
Ready?
ready. It's getting ready, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have everything here.
Okay, so you need to put them in there to take away the oil?
Yeah,
or-
take away the oil.
Okay.
So our oil is ready.
Okay. Wow. So they will souffle now.
I hope it comes out very beautiful.
Already you can see.
Yeah.
And how many of these will Kenyan people eat for breakfast?
We only, as you can see, we only did 3 for our presentation. We only did 3 or maximum.
But normally how many would you order if you were eating this on the street?
They serve 3 for 20 shillings.
20 shillings is how much?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Yes.
Like 20 cents?
No,
Not even.
no, it's not a lot.
Uh-huh.
As you can see, just very clear, beautiful. The oil should not be that hot or anything. Little bit of space inside, not a lot, like just beautiful.
Okay. So which ones are we going to use today? These or the
No, we're
ones we've
gonna use
already
that
made?
one because it's supposed to be cold. This
Because
is
it's
just
cold,
like,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
That's good. So this is just to show how we make
To
them.
show how you make them, yeah. As you can see, it's really coming up very well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that's what exactly we're searching for at all time. Yeah, exactly that.
Right. Okay. So that's good. So we can see how we're going to...
Now I'm gonna show you how we're
Let's
gonna
move this
plate
away.
it.
I'm going to move this away so you can see. Give me that.
So because of time, I'll show you how we're gonna plate everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so here it's our Kenyan
Wow. Check
Kenyan
this.
plates.
So what do we have here, Swabra?
Today we have, as you see, we don't
Let's
waste.
just move this away.
Okay, we don't do any wastage. So this is the coconut shell. These are the coconut flakes, which symbolizes the ocean. This green inorganic, they represent the natural vegetation. Okay, so, and
So it's
voila.
normal to serve it in a coconut?
Yeah, it's just fusion of how we're gonna plate it because we are
okay,
known
it's
as
fusion. Nice.
Best plating country, I know that. Okay. So we are
Shall I
gonna,
hold this for you?
yeah, sure.
So this is for what? To strain the tea?
Yeah, we're gonna strain it for some time to remove the cinnamon and the cardamom.
Okay.
Okay. Typical Kenyan tea. Yes. Thank you. Okay, and as you know, simplicity is everything.
So this is how Kenyans drink their morning tea.
Yeah,
An afternoon tea, an evening tea.
exactly. Okay,
So what do we have here?
the sugar just,
So we always have sugar with the tea.
yeah.
Okay.
Here we have our chili.
Mango. Is that
Yeah.
mango?
Yeah, that's the mango. Okay, as you can see, it's looking so beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, so you just take this. No wastage. The coconut flakes, used it here and everything. Place it inside beautifully.
So coconut is popular to eat in Kenya.
At the coastal part of Kenya.
Uh-huh.
So,
On the coast, in Mombasa.
yeah, at the coastal
Okay.
part of our country.
Okay.
As you can see, very beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Then for the mahamri, this symbolizes the beautiful mountains of Kenya. And then have a spoon kindly. Okay, and the chili, very beautifully placed. Like as you see, the consistency, very thick and beautiful. It's really hot chili and sweet, hot and sweet.
And mangoes are in season now here. They're growing on the trees, I believe.
Yeah.
Now is the time for mangoes in Kenya. That's good to see.
And so, voila, there you have a dish. And if you're not planning to take it now, you can just cover it beautifully. And this dish, the plating was inspired by a beautiful chef, Josine Natete Karemera. So beautiful.
So just remind everybody before we finish, what do we have? What are we serving from Kenya today?
We're serving the mbaazi, the pigeon peas, together with the mahamri and some chili, some Kenyan tea. Very beautiful. Yeah.
Wow.
If you need
Looks
more
good.
chili, it's there. Thank you. That's it.
So we're good to go.
That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. That's everything from Kenya. We hope you enjoy. We hope you enjoy the video. So that's all from me, Chris Burton, and my assistant, no, actually I'm her assistant, Swabra. So thank you for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, thank you.